girl?
I'm telling y'all, I got a hit before marriage.
But you have the rest of your life to hit once you're married.
So, I mean, you should at least give her 4 weeks.
Anton, bro, you gonna tell me you're not gonna have sex with your girl before marriage? You gonna marry your girl?
It depends on the girl, man. It depends on the situation. I've gone months without getting laid, like 2-3 months, whatever.
You poor guy. You fucking poor. He's okay with that. Yo, this dude's a better.
Did it bother you that we were the only couple that didn't have sex?
Are we definitely the only couple? Yeah.
Everybody else had sex. That didn't bother you?
I ain't know.
Oh, oops. Could have kept that to myself.
Anton did too?
Yeah.
I ain't know they had sex. Oh my God. So.
Does that bother you now that you
It don't bother me, but it's okay.
What are you thinking?
I mean, it's okay, but I'm the only dude. I mean, you're the only girl too, so we in the same position.
I'm also different than most, so like if that helps, like I've made people wait 9 months, I've made people wait years.
So you gonna have me wait 9 months from the years?
That ain't what I'm saying. I told you married, so 4 weeks. That's nothing compared to the 9 months I make people wait.
I know, but what about the ones you ain't let wait?
Those was the ones I didn't want shit with. The people I might have had my little one-nighters with or whatever, and I knew that whatever physical we about to do when you wake up in the morning, not even wake up, baby, don't even go to sleep here. Get the fuck up and leave. I don't respect you. I don't look at you that way.
I gotta wait. I don't know. I don't want to
30 days don't hurt.
I don't know. I'm giving you my all, KB. I'm the only dude on the trip that ain't get to have sex with you. I'm giving you my all. You let dudes that ain't even care about you, and you like, I don't give a fuck about it. You let them have sex with you? I'm not trying to cry, but...
You is so for real, baby. I can have sex with you this week and we can say I don't at the altar.
I know.
I still would like to wait until marriage.
I know.
I refuse to play with you. And when it comes to sex in my eyes and sex in your eyes, I would say sex is a little more sacred to you than it is to me. And I don't mean that in like a hoish way. It's just we have lived different lifestyles. Sex is a little more sacred to you. The fact that them other people got some coochie and you didn't, it bothers you. Am I wrong?
You're wrong.
All right, well tell me I'm wrong. Tell me how I'm wrong. If them other people didn't have sex, you wouldn't have sat there and almost had a breakdown about the fact that we haven't.
No, and I can't be in my... I'm serious. I'm just always the fucking nice guy. That's what fuck me up. I'm too fucking nice. I can't lie, like, I'm like kind of stuck on like you having one night stands.
I'm not like that anymore. I was like that, I think the last time that happened was over a year ago. You're comparing who the person that I'm engaged to, the person I'm really willing to spend the rest of my life with, to someone that didn't fucking matter to me. We can call this shit a night.
So this is the latest season of Love is Blind. So, backstory, they were having lunch or something, a little get together, just those two earlier, I believe in that episode. And she was telling him that she had one night stands with some other dudes that she didn't care about. Now, if I'm Edmond, I understand exactly where he's coming from, but if you're going to have this type of conversation, you need to make it clear to him, if you already did not, that you don't want to have sex until you guys get married, which is like, what, 3 weeks or 4 weeks from this period that they're having right now. And if that wasn't a conversation, that's on KB. Also on her end, she shouldn't be telling him that she slept with dudes who she did not care about. If you have not seen our video about soul ties, go check that out, because like, you don't want to be sharing spirits with people you don't know or don't care about, for one. But I understand where Edmond is coming from in that aspect. But if you've seen the show, you know he's a little quirky. He's a little different. But he also does do compare the other couples to him and her, which he should not be doing as well. Because I do agree with her where she said, if you didn't find out they all had sex, you wouldn't be this upset. And he kind of lies to her face like, nah. I'm like, dude, your body language is telling you everything. It's like, one, you're upset you're not getting none. Two, if everyone else was not getting none, you probably wouldn't be this upset. But if she was very clear from the jump street stating that she doesn't want to have sex until they get married, okay, it's all on the table. But as soon as you told him I've slept with other people who I didn't care about, I'm gonna feel some type of way about that too. They're both in the wrong here. That's just my opinion. But if I'm her, I would have kept that part to myself. And she know him well enough where she's seen his kind of moodiness and how he's a little awkward about how certain things are based on his upbringing and background and stuff like that, which, you know, I'm rooting for the guy. But there's certain things you don't want to tell a person who you know is going to upset them or might upset them. Because I can make that relationship go one way where that's all they're focused on. Which we're seeing that's all he was focused on was like, you let other people hit, but I can't hit and you're about to marry me. So in that aspect, it's like you really need to have a frank conversation about this type of topic of where you guys stand. Because if one person wants to do it and the other person does not want to do it to a certain amount of time, that needs to be a conversation. And one person can't be upset because someone else doesn't want to do it.
All right, somebody, let me just quickly address Edmond. He's a punk, all right? What did we first see him do with the boys? He said, man, I got a hit before that happened. And then when him and KB are in the bedroom, what? He has a completely different story. They're like, nah, it doesn't bother me, baby. Like, you know, once he finds out that they're the only ones that haven't had sex, he's a punk, all right? He's a little boy. He cried. Look, I'm not gonna judge you for crying. It's all right for men to cry, but not about this, okay? Okay, on the show, apparently, it's gonna take 4 weeks, 30 days to get married. And then since KB is so hell-bent now, not like before in her history, of waiting until marriage, Edmond, get a grip, all right? You can't wait 30 days. Now, if it's not 30 days, and if it's like a normal relationship into marriage, I'm the kind of person that, okay, I want to make sure everything is about chemistry, everything fits, everything feels good. And guess what? For me, I want to make sure we also have sexual chemistry. I am not really going to be about waiting until marriage. I'm sorry, that's just not me. Because I will put it out there, you wait that whole time, let's say 2-3 years, you get married, you take care of the deed, and you're not compatible. It's horrible. So what did you two do? You waited all this time, and it just doesn't work in the bedroom. I'm not that person, okay? I'll give you 2 months tops. I'm going to be real with you, all right? I'll wait that long. But I need to know everything will work, everything will be compatible. So if it was that long, so be it. But Edmond, come on. You're even playing the nice guy card? You're not just a punk. You's a bitch, all right? I'm just going to say it. There's no nice way to say that. What the hell's wrong with you? And by the way, I also agree with Jay, which is, what are you saying about, I want to wait till marriage with you, but it's not what I always done. It makes it seem like it's kind of a punishment if we want to marry you and love you because now we got to wait. That doesn't make any sense, all right? That's definitely going to get in our heads. I'm just going to be thinking, all right, what do I have to do to be a one-night stand so I don't have to wait? And hell, I don't care what happens afterwards. That's what you're kind of projecting out there to us. So, I know there's people, more so women, that do want to wait until they're married. Fine. If you meet that man that's right there with you, hey, more power to you. I'm not this guy. Edmond, quit being a child. Quit being a punk. Quit being a bitch. All right? It's 30 days. Jesus. I mean, take care of yourself until that time. But don't be crying over this.
Audience, let me put something out there because Mafuchi doesn't watch the show, okay? So, what he doesn't know about Edmond, that he grew up in foster care most of his life, going from home to home, not being able to be raised by his mom a lot part of the time. So that was kind of shaped him to who he is and where he is now. So I'm not on the Mafuchi train of dogging Edmond. Yes, he shouldn't be acting that way, but I'm not going to be calling him all type of names like that.
Well, Jay, I guess you wanted to say that because you want me to have a little sympathy for Edmond. You know, if you get raised good enough or whatever the case. I know for men, we judge ourselves on how many sexual partners we have. But to cry about it, can't wait 30 days, we're the only couple that hasn't done it. Come on, get real. You're still a punk, you're still a bitch. I'm sorry you went through the whole system, but get a grip. Grow up.